Have you ever thought that a simple sip of something you probably already have in your kitchen, taken before bed, could completely transform your sex life? While many men spend a fortune on expensive formulas and medications full of side effects, the solution might literally be just a few steps away from you right now. And the most amazing part? It costs less than $6 and can be found in any supermarket. I'm Dr. Anna, a medical specialist in men's health and sexual longevity after age 60. And today, I'm going to reveal to you what this liquid gold is that holds a power very few people know about. It helps with erections, testosterone balance, and the vitality that seemed to have been left behind. But stick around until the end because I'll only reveal exactly what it is and how to use it after you understand why it works better than many medications. If you leave early, you'll miss the most important information. Before we continue, tell me in the comments what city and state you're watching from. Write watching from. I love knowing where the audience comes from that's seeking natural and effective solutions. And if you've already spent a lot of money on supplements, medications, or miracle formulas to improve your erection, leave the number 1 in the comments. If you've never tried anything but are curious about natural solutions, leave the number 2, subscribe to the channel now, and turn on the bell notifications. Because I post practical, natural, and scientifically proven solutions for men's health every week. Information that actually works, not expensive hype. Now, let's get to the point, but slowly, because you need to understand the mechanism first. When a man starts losing sexual potency, he tends to immediately blame testosterone. Oh, my testosterone is low. I need to replace it. But most of the time, the real problem isn't hormonal. The problem is circulatory, vascular, chronic inflammation that no one notices. Let me explain something fundamental. Without good blood flow, there is no firm erection. No matter how much testosterone you have, if the blood doesn't reach the penis with force and volume, it doesn't work. And here's the secret I'm going to reveal to you in a bit. There is a food, yes, a common food, that acts like an internal lubricant for the circulatory system. It doesn't force anything. It doesn't artificially dilate like medications do. It improves the health of your arteries from the inside out. And when the arteries are healthy, blood flows naturally with force to where it needs to go. This food is rich in specific fats. Not just any fat, but a special type that blood vessels love. And it's rich in powerful antioxidants that fight the silent inflammation that's sabotaging your virility without you even noticing. The result? Blood circulating with more force and fluidity in the areas that matter most. More elastic and responsive vessels, firmer and longer lasting erections. And there's more, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. First, you need to understand why this works better than expensive supplements. This food that I'm going to reveal not only improves circulation, it also directly contributes to natural testosterone production. How does it participate in the synthesis of sex hormones from cholesterol? Well, yes, you read that right. The same food that protects your heart also supports your virility. Scientific studies show that men who consume this food regularly tend to have more balanced hormone levels, more sexual energy, and better erectile response. And here's something interesting. When you consume this liquid gold specifically before bed, and I'll explain why soon, the effects are even more potent. Why? Because during sleep, your body enters a phase of deep regeneration and hormonal balance. It's at night that testosterone is produced in greater quantities. And when you provide your body with the right nutrient at that strategic moment, you amplify the entire process. This food calms the nervous system, promotes deep relaxation, and reduces internal inflammation. Three factors that create the perfect environment for testosterone to rise naturally and desire to return with full force. If you're curious to know what it is, leave a like down below right now. That shows me you're following along and helps the algorithm deliver this information to more men. Another incredible benefit of this mysterious food: it dramatically improves insulin sensitivity in cells. Dr. Anna, what does insulin have to do with erections? Everything. When you have insulin resistance, and most men over 50 have some degree of it, your body accumulates abdominal fat, your energy drops, and testosterone can't act efficiently. This food balances insulin, and when insulin is balanced, testosterone acts much more potently. The result: more libido, more energy, better sexual performance. Plus, it reduces visceral fat, that belly that seems impossible to lose. And less abdominal fat means more active testosterone circulating. It's a virtuous cycle. I always tell my patients this food isn't just food, it's a true elixir of male longevity. It nourishes, protects, and helps the body function as it naturally should. And when you consume it specifically before bed, at the right timing that I'll teach you, the results tend to become even more noticeable. Firmer and more frequent morning erections, more vigor throughout the day, mental clarity, better mood. Because this food also supports serotonin production, the hormone of well-being. You wake up more energized, feel lighter in your body, and, most importantly, your self-confidence returns. When the body responds, virility reappears naturally, and that impacts all areas of your life, not just the sexual one. Getting curious? Comment below. I want to know. It shows me you're sticking around until the end. Now, let me explain something most men don't understand: the role of silent inflammation in sexual dysfunction. You may not feel pain or have any symptoms, but low-grade chronic inflammation could be happening in your body right now. And that inflammation drains your energy, disrupts your hormones, and slowly destroys your virility. Men with chronic inflammation have much more difficulty maintaining firm erections. Why? Because the body lives in a constant state of alert, impairing circulation and reducing sensitivity to testosterone. The food I'm going to reveal, yes, I haven't revealed it yet, but we're almost there, is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories in nature. It contains compounds called polyphenols that act as guardians for your cells, reducing oxidative stress and blocking inflammatory substances. Over time, and it doesn't take long, in just a few weeks, you'll notice it translates to more consistent energy throughout the day, naturally strengthened sexual drive, faster recovery after exertion, and consistent sexual performance. Another important scientific detail: this food improves the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, which are essential for hormonal balance and vascular health. In other words, it not only brings direct benefits, but also enhances the nutrients you're already getting from your diet. It's like a health multiplier. This mysterious food also has a powerful effect on your nervous system and stress hormone control. It helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that's the biggest enemy of testosterone. High cortisol crashes testosterone. It's an inversely proportional relationship. When you're chronically stressed, work, financial problems, relationships, traffic, your body produces excess cortisol, and that cortisol suppresses testosterone production. Result: zero libido, weak erections, low energy. The food I'm going to reveal in a moment helps the body relax and find harmony. And when the body relaxes, cortisol drops, testosterone rises, and desire returns naturally. That's why taking it specifically before bed is strategic. At night, your body rebuilds, adjusts hormones, and prepares the ground for a new day full of energy. And if you combine this food with the right other foods, and I'll give you that bonus tip after the reveal, you create a powerful synergy that multiplies the benefits. Men who incorporate this simple practice into their nighttime routine report subtle but striking changes. They wake up more energized, feel more confident, their skin and even hair improve. And most importantly, their sexual performance. I'm not talking about miracles or instant effects. I'm talking about a natural, gradual, and effective process. The male body responds very well to the right stimuli when they come from nature. Over my years in practice, I've seen dozens of men who lived with chronic fatigue, low libido, and deep insecurity rediscover potency and the joy of living. Not with expensive medications, not with miracle formulas, but by adjusting diet, sleep, and incorporating strategic foods into their routine. When inflammation subsides, when blood flows freely again, when the heart works better, and testosterone fulfills its natural role, providing strength, desire, and vitality, the man transforms. And this food that I'm revealing now does exactly that. It attacks multiple problems at once, improves circulation, reduces inflammation, balances hormones, enhances nutrient absorption, reduces stress. If you feel your energy has diminished, that your potency isn't what it used to be, that your body doesn't respond like before, maybe the path lies in the simple, the natural, the accessible. You probably already have this food in your home. It's likely in your kitchen right now and costs less than $6 at any supermarket. Before I reveal it, promise me one thing. If this information is useful to you, you'll leave a like and share it with at least one friend who needs to know this. Deal? All right, here we go. The reveal you've been waiting for. The food is extra virgin olive oil. Yes, that olive oil you use on salads, but used in a specific and strategic way that few people know about. 1 or 2 tablespoons of high-quality extra virgin olive oil, taken pure before bed, can do more for your sexual potency than many exorbitantly priced supplements. But Dr. Anna, olive oil, does that really work? It does, and science explains why. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, which improves blood vessel elasticity. More elastic vessels equals better blood flow equals firmer erections. It contains powerful polyphenols like oleocanthal and oleuropein that combat chronic inflammation and protect your cells. It provides the essential fatty acids your body uses to produce testosterone and other sex hormones. It improves insulin sensitivity, reduces abdominal fat, and enhances testosterone's action. Taken before bed, it works overnight while your body regenerates and balances hormones. How to use the exact protocol. 1 to 2 tablespoons of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. You can take it pure or, if you prefer, mix it with a few drops of lemon. Take it 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Do this every day for at least 3 weeks to feel the results. Pay attention to quality. It has to be extra virgin, cold pressed in a dark bottle. Refined or low quality olive oil won't cut it. How long until you see results? It depends on your current state, but generally, in the first week, you might notice deeper sleep and waking up more rested. Second week, more energy throughout the day, better digestion, less bloating. Third week, more frequent and firmer morning erections. Increased libido. From the fourth week onward, consolidated results. Better sexual performance, more confidence, more overall vitality. And look, if you want to keep learning about natural, practical men's sexual health without spending a fortune, I have a full playlist on the channel called Men's Sexual Health. In that playlist, you'll find dozens of videos on foods that boost testosterone exercises for stronger erections, natural supplements that work, techniques to last longer. Everything explained with science, but simply. After this video, click on the men's sexual health playlist that will appear on screen now, or search for it on the channel. It's quality information that can transform your life. Test the olive oil for 30 days following the protocol I gave you, and then come back to the comments to share your results. I'd love to hear how it went for you. Take care of your health with simple, natural, and effective solutions. Big hug and see you in the next video. And don't forget, click on the recommended playlist to keep learning.